I guess video breaks don't get any better than this. We're in Manhattan at Gonzalez E. Gonzalez with Chris Isaak and his the inimitable Kenney Johnson. And I'm Cynthia Renee Garrett for the day.
Is it inimitable or
The
indubitable?
Inimitable.
What does that mean?
Inedible. Inimitable. Like formidable.
I'm not even going to touch that.
You're not gonna touch that. Well, we're kind of capturing the mood of the whole album hanging out here because the album's done in Baja. New album is called Baja Sessions. And I was listening this morning and I said, man, I love the feel of this album. I feel like rolling around on the beach and falling in love.
Who did you say that to?
Now, why Baja? You tell me.
Baja because I've been there before surfing, and it was real pretty. And you know, we've done so many records that you go and you work in the studio someplace, and I thought it's a good excuse to get outside the studio and go down to the beach. It was so hot, it was incredible. Looking back at pictures of it, it makes it look like it was, you go, yeah, that looks like fun, I'd like to do that again. And then you remember it was like 110 degrees. The only thing that really made sense was to be in the water. You had to be in the, well, playing guitar was okay, but you had to be like under a tree or in the shade or something. You couldn't just sit out in the sun.
Now, how did you manage to do a lot of recording if you were in the water and sitting out in the sun all day?
Well, you know, we just forced ourselves into hard work. We,
You got this down.
we did a lot of surfing too, but you know, you needed to have breaks. Some of these things, we start off to do kind of like an unplugged type, very quiet acoustic record. And then we kept adding different songs so that we said, well, this is, I don't know if it fits the format, but
What?
it's whistling.
Whistling Dixie over there.
I don't know if it fit the format, but we're looking for kind of romantic, gentle kind of ballads.
I think you accomplished your goal. Video break. I'm Cynthia Garrett, Chris Isaak, Kenney Johnson, and we'll be right back.
Oh, my darling, if I hurt you, I'm sorry. Forgive me, and please say you'll be mine.
Wow, video break doesn't get much better than this. No.
Say you'll be mine.
I'll be yours. How'd your day start? You got up, what'd you do? Pick up the guitar?
We'd get up real early. I mean, maybe 6 o'clock, well, not 6 o'clock, but you know, almost noon. And we'd get up like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
You get up like 1 o'clock, and you'd have just a light breakfast, maybe just something liquid, a little something to drink in the morning, and then you'd head out immediately. You had to think the music. You had to go to work on that. And so we'd go right away. You get your board, you go down to the beach, maybe just for a little while to kind of wake yourself up in the first thing in the morning. And a lot of days it would be kind of flat. So we'd come back and we'd have a little, you had to keep a lot of liquid in you because it is hot. So we'd come back, we'd have a little more liquid refreshment. And then by that time usually it would pick up towards the middle of the day, and we'd go back out, you know, down to the beach.
So now let's get this straight. Was it the liquid that inspired the songs for the album? And the mood, because there's a great mood.
The mood is everywhere down there.
You wrote 3 new songs on this album. Now what you're talking about makes me think of, I'm thinking of I Wonder, which is one of the songs you wrote. Where were you? Like what mood or situation were you in when that came to mind?
I can think of, the best example I can think of writing something down there was Think of Tomorrow, which when we came back we listened to tapes that we made, and between every song we'd end one song, and then before we'd end the tape it would be
Future looks so bright ahead, past is far behind.
and there'd be 2 minutes of that between every song. So we came back and we said, we liked it enough to play it that much, we should put it on the record.
We'll be right back. Let's look at some more videos. Stick around. Welcome back to Video Break. I'm here with Chris and Kenney, getting serenaded a little. Do that song.
Por separarnos, pero es inútil. Nuestro amor es tan grande.
You speak Spanish?
I speak Italian fluently. Ooh, and she's smart. So what's your image of yourself?
I don't really have one.
No? Are you more interested in how you perceive yourself or how other people perceive you?
Well, I guess I could care about how other people perceive me to the extent that it keeps my record contract or sells records, things like that. And past that, I really don't care. You know?
Now, what were
should
you
I?
always that? No,
You know
no.
what I
I
mean?
mean, were you always that way, or did you just live up and
I
you said,
comb
you
my
know
hair
what?
when I come down to the lobby, and I try to wear clean clothes and things like that. You know, I'm certainly no troublemaker, but I'm not looking through Vogue unless it's. Well, actually, I do look through Vogue on the airplanes. They have great.
They do.
You know, every time you're on the airplane, they give you a magazine choice. And they always try to hand me like Business Week or Sports Illustrated or something. Give me the women's magazines.
Why? So you can look at the women.
Yeah, they're full of pictures of beautiful women. You
Why
know?
not? You know what? That might actually. That's a good place to come back. We'll be back. Check out some more videos, and I'm going to ask Chris about the beautiful women he's working with. Welcome back to Video Break. And we're continuing this conversation about Chris and his women. Since I'll be the next to be on the beach in Baja, I'd like to know what it was like working with Helena Christensen.
I just barely know her, really. She's a friend of Kenney's, really. We were talking.
We were talking.
We were just talking.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. And what about...
I came by because I saw that her tent was on fire or something. There was a bunch of smoke behind me. Didn't you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chivalry is alive and well.
That's right.
in this
Chivalry
country.
timbers.
That's right. Chivalry timbers. Chivalry and chivalrous timbers, too.
You don't hit me in the head. Don't hit me.
You know, everyone said to me when I said, oh, yeah, I'm going to hang out with Chris Isaak and talk to him for the day. And I
They
said,
went, ooh.
oh.
That's gotta hurt.
No, you know what they said? The girl said, oh, he's so cute. And all the guys said, ask him if he ever dated Lauren Holly or Patsy Kensit, and because I saw you in Grace of My Heart. I saw you. You weren't a nice guy, though, in Grace of My Heart.
I wasn't?
No.
What did I do?
You were a mean husband.
I was?
Yeah.
Just a bad guy?
You were a bad guy.
Ouch.
Ouch. That's what I said.
It was fun. It was
I
fun
said,
playing a
dump
rat.
him.
It's fun playing a rat.
What kind of 90s man do you want to be?
I want to leave plenty of room for a woman to nurture.
Sounds good.
Huh?
Yeah, pretty
I don't
good.
know what I said, but it sounded good.
Sounded good, yeah.
If you're a
I'm buying
nurturing
it.
woman, please apply. The number will be flashing on this
You
PO
enjoy
box.
long walks on the beach, gentle rain, and Greco-Roman wrestling. Just call one of us three. Any one of us three.
Any one of us three. Woo, this is Video Break. We'll be right back. Stick around. Chris Isaak is phenomenal, and Kenny Dale back there is.
Doing okay.
Ooh, I like the little beats back there.
Kind of like a rattler.
That's what it sounds like. Do you prefer making music or do you prefer making films? I think it's obvious what you're going to say.
Music.
Simple.
Because I have more control over music than I do over the films.
Okay, so that.
Because
so
films
then,
cost a lot of money to make.
Yeah.
You know, like I made the last record, I made it in 2 weeks. And because I did it like that, I could, you know, I could do what I want to do. I have a lot of control over the thing. You make a movie and it costs $3 million to make a cheap movie now. People get uptight and you have to have 45 people in a committee, and I hate committees. I don't want to sit in meetings, you know.
So what's the difference in your creative process for making your music as opposed to making?
I don't have to go down. I don't have to sit with a bunch of guys who are sitting in a meeting and discussing what the concept's going to be. I go to my house. We go down in the garage to, you know, Kenney, Roley, Herschel, Eric Jacobson, the producer, and we'll sit around the garage about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and just play a bunch of songs. And we'll try a bunch of ideas and say, that one sounds good. And the ones that sound good make the record.
How do you get your movie parts? I mean, since you're a well-established musician, can you just call up and say, hi, this is Chris Isaak and I want to be in your movie?
No, I go down and I audition like the rest of the Moxes, stand in line and be nervous. And sometimes they call me. I'm lucky that way.
Do you get nervous, really?
Sure.
Yeah?
Well, it's always embarrassing to go in there and audition for stuff.
So what was the most embarrassing part that you've taken?
Not that I've taken, but I mean, I've done things where you go in and the first scene is you're crying and it's a real emotional scene or something. And I remember having to have some kind of a makeout scene with Michelle Pfeiffer for an audition.
Married to the Mob. Yeah.
And I don't know what that had to do with anything, but it was like, we're making out, and I haven't done enough auditioning. I didn't know whether you're supposed to really kiss her or not. You know what I mean? I didn't know if you...
In the audition, you have to make out with her?
Yeah, and I'm thinking, when it gets to the kiss, do I just kind of go, you know, off to the side, or it's like, are we supposed to really be making out here? And
what?
So I don't know.
Did you? Michelle Pfeiffer's gorgeous.
I was so nervous, you know, that I wasn't really. It wasn't like, you know, I was enjoying making out with Michelle Pfeiffer. And after I did the thing, I went home and I was like just so glad it was done. And about a month or two later, I was on the road someplace and she was on TV. And I looked up and I saw her. I woke up and I saw her on TV and I thought, I know her, but I don't know where I know her from. And I know I made out with her. And I just thought, man, I'm living too fast.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back with more of the women you've made out with. This is Video Break. I'm Cynthia Garrett. Welcome back to Video Break on the Road. We're talking music and movies and women with Chris Isaak and Kenney Johnson. And man, this is too fun. Now I got a question though for Kenney. Okay, honey?
It is honey, isn't it?
Yes, it is, honey. If you had to create the perfect role for Chris, now he's your friend, right? You've known each other a long time. So let's say you were going to sit down.
Like this question.
No. Now you stay out of this. You have to create the perfect role for Chris.
Don't ask
What's
him
it going to be?
Ask
What's it going to be? What's he going to play?
What kind of boots you wear?
No.
When you chew, do you spit and chew?
No. I want to know.
Give him a question he can get his teeth into.
No, because this is going to be revealing about, you know.
If you could be any animal, Kenney, what would you be?
No, a tree. No, if you could be any tree, what would you be? No, seriously, now I want to know. Really? Yeah.
That's easy. Buddy Love, Nutty Professor.
Roll out a barrel. We got a barrel of fun. Cynthia, she likes that one, see?
Yeah, I do.
The sensitive stuff. She goes, oh, I love the sensitive reggae. You think roll out the barrel, she starts
She
moving.
goes.
You know?
Hey,
the fleet's in.
The fleet's in, yeah. You know what I listen to at home? I listen to you.
You do?
Yeah, of course.
That was talking about on records, though.
Oh, well. Ooh.
Just kidding.
We'll be right back with more.
You're on my mind.
I'm Cynthia Garrett. Welcome back to Video Break. Chris Isaak, Kenney Johnson. Wow, doesn't get much better than this.
Mexico's got sunny skies. Wine with no rain. Any place you want, sweetheart. I will buy the ring and think of tomorrow.
Not bad, huh?
Tomorrow. Get on, Kenney. Anything you want, sweetheart. Anything you do. Any place you go, sweetheart. I will follow you. Think of tomorrow. Think of tomorrow.
Go ahead.
You're have two.
Uh-oh.
That's just dangerous.
Only 40 more miles to go, baby. Ready?
Yeah.
Man.
Good.
Well, thank you. Thank you. You ain't so bad yourself. We'll be right back with more Video Break. Wow.
From the diner.
Welcome back to Video Break. I'm Cynthia Garrett with Chris Isaak and Kenney Johnson. And we'd all like to know what you're going to be doing next.
Well, it won't be too long, you know. I guess that all the family's going to be getting together. It'll be the holidays, Kenney, and
Every time of year.
Oh, yes.
want to sing one?
Yes.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, the kind they've got down in Mexico.
Those are brown Christmases and black Christmases, honey. I got news for you.
You know, the funny thing is, the new album of mine, the old boss, it makes a wonderful stocking stuffer, wouldn't you say, Kenney?
I would say.
Around Christmas time, when you get the kids together and you want to kind of
Buy something under $20.
Under $20,
something.
cheer them up.
Not
put
that
'em in a good-
expensive.
and it's got some sad songs on there so you can make Grandma cry and go to her room. Isn't that nice?
Oh, and we thought you were a nice guy.
I'm gonna cry and gag.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for having us here.
Oh, you guys made this very pleasant.
Rocking with
Thank you very
Cynthia?
much.
You bet.
Rocking with Cynthia. We're rocking out on Video Break with Cynthia Garrett, Chris Isaak,
Rockin'
Kenney
with
Dale
Cynthia.
Johnson. Now check this out. It's my favorite part.
Rockin' with Cynthia. Cynthia starts to rock and she cannot stop. Rockin' with Cynthia.
Renee Garrett.
There you go.
Rockin' with Cynthia.
Renee Garrett.
Rockin' with Cynthia.
Renee Garrett.
Rockin' with Cynthia.
Renee Garrett. Renee Garrett.
Saturday, General Hospital goes primetime.
I'm not gonna let anybody hurt you.
Nothing left to say, nothing left to do. Find myself alone, thinking just of you.
General Hospital Twist of Fate, Saturday night on ABC.